is the angel who's identified as Yahweh in the Old Testament.
Yeah, but
he's
you
a
have
second
to-
God. See, that's what I believe, a second God.
No,
You
Greg,
don't believe
Welcome to Christianity over Islam. In today's episode, we're diving into a heated debate between the controversial heretic and renowned apologist, Shamoun. The stakes are high, and the conversation is intense. Will this debate mark the end of a career, or will the heretic rise to the challenge? Stay tuned and find out.
there you go, man.
Hey, sorry about that. I had to close a bunch of other
You're good,
devices or things. It wouldn't let me connect until I did that, so I didn't know.
See, man, I've been waiting for you to show up. Why didn't you like to show up on my channel, man?
Oh, well, Sam, I don't have a problem showing up. It's just sometimes not the best opportunity, but some of the things you were saying earlier, and I understand how you are, more or less. But you and William will attack me. And you'll say I say mean things about you two, which I don't really do, I think, but maybe a little. But then you guys will attack me in the same or worse ways. So,
Greg, I don't care if
does it matter or does it not matter?
No, I laugh. I laugh when you say. Actually, I like when you say satanic, Sam. I laugh at that. But
well, we are enemies. Let's not kid ourselves. We have.
Okay.
We get along, I think, better than most enemies, right?
Yeah,
but you think I'm a heretic and a blasphemer, right? And
well, I don't have no hair. You can't call me a heretic because I have no hair. It doesn't tick.
Well, you made fun of my hair earlier, so see, I was listening to you.
Sorry.
Either way, that's okay. I don't take it too personal. But some of the things you were saying about my group, right, I don't think are fair. Now, you want to talk about John 10, we can, but you're saying I tell everybody what to do.
Well,
That's
you are.
not true.
I don't know if you understand. When you set up the principles and the organization, you are actually doing that. You may not see it.
No, the Bible sets them up. I just repeat them.
Yeah, that's what you claim. Because
well, I can show you.
Yes, that's what we're going to.
The Bible says what I'm saying, and we're handing on their teachings. What's wrong with that?
No, well, you're taking those select principles from the Bible, and you're saying this is normative. So again, it's based on your authority, what you think are foundational principles from the Bible.
Just
so
three
you're
things.
calling the shots.
Just the three. Only call it on the three.
Well, why only three?
Because those are the things Jesus said are necessary for life.
So he said only those things are necessary for life?
When he was asked by the Jewish lawyer, he said, if you do this and you do this, you get life. And of course, he is the life the Father gave us. So we add him too.
Okay.
Hey, William, how's it going?
Yeah, he's
going well, Greg.
Yeah.
Good. I know I kind of offended you a little earlier with posting Jake's video, but
that's fine,
meant
Greg.
To be personal. I actually thought you made a couple good points.
No,
but I'm not a Trinitarian, so it shouldn't surprise you that much.
No personal. No, I don't take it personal at all.
He doesn't.
Whether or not you believe Jake had the correct points during cross-examination, Jake was taken out. There's no way around that.
Yeah.
Well,
even if you believe he had the right
points. You guys on person and God, and I agree with Jake on those.
Sure, but we can debate those terms.
That's not a real big surprise. I don't know why that bothered you guys so much.
No, it doesn't bother me at all. But I was utilizing Greek dictionaries.
Yeah.
Even though we may disagree in a lot, I was using Greek dictionaries that Jake has used before, using his own standards against him, sticking to the stuff that he uses before. So nothing against you.
Didn't make any points. I don't agree with Jake 100% either. But
I would hope you don't. I would hope you don't.
In terms of another God and how Justin views that, I think I'm more on his side than you.
I don't agree at all. Yeah. But we never even got. Hold on one moment, Sam. Sorry about that, brother. We didn't even get into that though in the debate. Unfortunately, we didn't get to cross-examine one another on heteros theos and another God. We didn't get to that point.
It came up a couple of times.
Yeah, but not cross-examination.
I believe that's clear proof.
I'm a mistake bringing
He's not a Trinitarian. I believe that proves he believes in a separation of nature.
So Sam, speak. I'll come up after. I'll talk after. Go ahead.
You know very well, Justin Martyr identifies Jesus as the Yahweh of hosts of the Psalms. Do I need to bring that up?
Well, you could say the same thing about the angel of Yahweh in the Old Testament. So you already know my view on that.
Do you agree with that?
Pardon?
Do you agree that Justin Martyr identifies Jesus, obviously as the angel, but he specifically says he's the Yahweh of hosts? That angel's the Yahweh of hosts. Do I need to bring up Justin Martyr? Because I know you're not going to deny this.
Well, you would need to bring it up if we're going to make an argument. But I don't disagree. He identifies him as the angel who's identified as Yahweh in the Old Testament.
Yeah, but
he's a second God. See, that's what I believe, a second God.
No,
you don't believe that.
No,
you don't believe that.
We can talk over each other, but that's not going to work.
Well, but you don't believe he's a second God, right?
So can I make one point, Sam? Can I just say something?
So Justin says that. Whether he says he's the Yahweh.
So
understand what he says instead of you reading your understanding of that terminology there, because this is.
I would say that's what you're doing. You're reading your theology back into Justin.
We stop talking over each other so I can make the point, Greg, because that means
not a second person of the Trinity, though, Sam.
Do you agree that, Greg, that...
And that's the main thing I like about what Jake did. He called you out, William, on person.
Okay, hold on, Sam. Let me say something real quick. 1 point. Greg, you're wrong. He doesn't say second God. You're wrong there, Greg.
Another God, Deuteros.
That doesn't mean, no, he does not say Deuteros, Greg. You need to go to the Greek and look at it. You are wrong. Well, he does not use Deuteros.
It's the same problem you have with Jake, because you guys keep saying things, but you don't establish your point.
Show me, go to the critical text,
you said that you said heteros theos. Is that
That's not the same as Deuteros theos, Greg. You should know better.
Theos.
Knowing Greek, you should know better.
Is it another theos?
No, it's not. And the way he's using it,
heteros is not another.
It is another person. The way he's using it, he's quoting from Philo.
It's another theos.
Let Sam talk. Let Sam talk.
Go ahead, Sam.
All right, okay. If we're going to talk over each other, then we're wasting time. Greg, I'm going to address your point and refute you if you stop talking over me, because I want you to admit, if not, I'm going to show you Justin Martyr. You agree that for Justin Martyr, the Father is nameless, right? He's not Jehovah.
Exactly, because he's a Middle Platonist and he doesn't understand God has a name. So there's a lot of reasons why I'm just answering. There's reasons why it's not just as simple, oh, he identifies him as Yahweh of hosts.
No, it is
a lot more going on with Justin.
No, that's what I'm trying to get at. So number one, you just admit, for Justin, the Father is not Yahweh, that's Jesus.
I didn't admit that. No, I didn't.
Okay, I'm going to have to give you this.
I admitted that he doesn't have a name, and that's part of the reason why they didn't use it, even though he knew about it.
Okay, so if he doesn't have a name, then how can his name be Jehovah?
Well, he does have a name. So just because Justin says...
Here it is.
This is the problem we have often. I don't agree completely with Justin either. So
Greg, you know when you keep filibustering, that means you're scared, right? Because you don't let us make a point.
No, you just asked me. You said he doesn't have a name. You said Father doesn't have a name.
Here, let me read it from.
I'm telling you why.
Here we go again. There we go.
Well, that's why I want an answer or not. I mean, I don't have to be here.
Control yourself. Let me make my point, because that's a Muslim tactic.
Okay, make one point, please, not several.
Okay. You guys see the guy's scared? He's trying to talk over?
No, I'm not. You won't make a point and then let me answer.
He didn't let me talk either, so I'm going to go on mute.
I said
final chance, Greg, because I know you're scared. Final chance.
Okay, so I'll just see you tonight live when I destroy both of you. Have a nice time.
Come on, Greg, don't run.
I'm on here to be a
Come on, Greg, don't run, Greg.
Make this big song and dance.
Don't run, Greg. Don't run, Greg.
Me earlier.
Greg, you got the Greek wrong of Justin. You said it was Deuteros Theos, Greg.
He's not
Greg. Greg, you came into the wrong room.
I came on to talk to Sam. I don't know why you're here, William.
Because you ran your mouth about me. You ran your mouth about me.
And what did I say?
William, before he runs, because he's going to make...
You guys don't even know what I've said. You guys make stuff all the time.
Was Jesus an angelic person on earth when he was a man?
What do you mean? Was he a spirit on earth?
No, I'm asking you, was he an angel on earth that took on human nature, or was he just a man?
Okay, so angel's a functional term, right?
So here we go.
Is it or not? You're afraid to answer the question.
Okay, was he the archangel Michael on earth?
He's afraid to answer the question.
I'm going to hear you in my answer.
I came on to talk and he won't answer me.
On earth.
He didn't come on to talk with you, Sam. He came on to talk over you.
Was he the archangel Michael on earth? Was he the archangel Michael on earth?
Only as a person, same person.
How was he the same person? Was he an angelic creature?
Wow.
No, if you just go to John, you'll see very clearly.
You are a coward. Now,
no, that's my answer. My answer to you is John chapter 1, 29 through 30. No, I just answered you with a text. Do you not want to read it?
What text? Give me the text.
John 1, 29 through 30.
And what does that got to do with him
being Michael? You don't know it? How do you not know this text? I thought you knew John chapter 1.
See if you're going to let me speak.
It says very clearly he's the same person he was before John was born. As a man.
Oh, good.
So as a man. Person.
But was that Michael
you understand?
person?
How come I believed this for 30 years and you're just figuring it out?
Hey, Greg, you are a joke. I'm going to give you another chance. Was that
I'm right here, and you've made a big deal about how I'm afraid to come on.
Was Michael
you
a
won't even
human
answer
person?
a question.
This
William
guy's
thinks I offended him.
He won't let you talk. He won't let you talk, Sam. None of us can talk.
Get him out of here.
I'm sorry, Sam. None of us are able to talk.
You see, guys, clip it. The
There's
coward.
no point.
Good job, Greg. You just buried yourself.
Yep, he did. And another thing I'm going to call him out on, shame on you, Greg. You should know better. Claiming that it reads deuteros theos. Learn your Greek, Greg. Supposed Greek scholar. You don't even know the Greek of Justin. Greg, you're barking up the wrong tree by running your mouth about me and Sam. You should have kept my mouth. You should have kept my name out of your mouth, buddy.
No. He just proved. Thank you, Greg. Now I had respect for you, but now I know you're a coward.
He wouldn't let you talk.
Saw it, right?
Wouldn't let you talk, brother.
He would not allow us to make a point, and he ran. Greg, you just proved to the world you're scared. You're a scared little puppy. Greg, you're a scared little puppy, and I don't blame you because your fake God can't save you. You just expose yourself. Guys, please take this, make this a clip. All you YouTubers, make it go viral. Greg Stafford filibusters, talks over Sam and William. Won't let them make a point because he's scared because your fake God got destroyed. Glory to the Father, Son, and Spirit.
Lord of the Father, Son, and Spirit. Amen, brother.
You can go to, let me give you the link to go to his live stream. I tried. You saw it, right?
Yep.
The reason why I was going to cut you off, brother, I didn't want him to think it's 2-on-1. I don't want him to make that excuse.
But he didn't let any of us talk, brother.
No.
He didn't let me talk. I didn't let you talk either. I want people to clip that part where he makes that error and he says, deuteros theos. I've heard many Jehovah's Witnesses make that error. Justin does not say deuteros theos. He doesn't say second God. I want people to clip that. Greg, you should know better. Do better work, Greg.
Yeah. I tried, guys. I said, Greg, let me make my point. Let me finish the point. Guys, you saw him scared like a little puppy. How many times would he talk over us? Not because he's scared. He came on to save face, but you humiliated yourself, Greg.
Yep.
Because instead of saving face, you filibuster, you talk over people, cut them off. You're scared. And you see, usually I throw people out, but I was waiting patiently. Greg, can I make my point? Can I make my point? Can I say something, you coward?
You were too patient, brother. You were too patient.
Yep.
You were too patient, brother. Too patient. This is what Greg did. Let me tell you what he did. He came here. His point was to not allow anybody to talk. He did not want to show that he could not answer anything. He was getting refuted left and right. Greg, I don't have any respect. Cowardly.
In fact, standing for truth. Standing for truth. Contact Greg. Let's do a moderated debate where you can't bark and manifest and talk over me.
Won't do it.
Yeah, no.
Won't do it.
I wanted to go to John 1 and explain it. Do you think the guy... Good job, Greg. Glory to Jesus. He exposed you and your fake God for everyone to see. You guys saw it, right?
Yep.
Can you accuse me of not being fair and trying to be patient with him? And let me finish my point. Here, even orthochristos, heteros is not the same as deuteros.
It's not.
But you guys are now witnesses, right? You guys are witnesses. Heteros means, right, another of the same kind.
Another, exactly. That is the whole point. He should know better than to make such a butcher of a mistake. He butchered the Greek there. You should know better there, Greg. You're supposed to be this high and mighty Greek scholar. What an elementary error there. Greg.
Man, I actually used to have a lot of respect. Honestly, right now I realize this guy's scared. He's a scared puppy. And by the way, what I was trying to make the point for you guys, he even admitted it, but he tried to say, he's the angel of Yahweh, and he can be called Yahweh of hosts. What he didn't let me finish because he's scared. I was going to go to Justin. For Justin, it is Jesus, the angel, who is Yahweh of hosts. He says,
Lord of hosts.
So I was going to ask you, you little coward, isn't it true that according to the Psalms, that Yahweh of hosts is uncreated, beginningless, and the only true God? You would have to say yes. So if Justin identifies him as Yahweh of hosts, or like you say, Yahweh of hosts, and Yahweh of hosts is uncreated, that means for Justin, Jesus is not a created God. He's the uncreated God who's always existed with the Father.
The debate begins with some tension as the interlocutor, the heretics man, here referred to as Greg, mentions connectivity issues and notes that he sometimes avoids joining some sessions due to timing and confrontational tone. Greg acknowledges mutual attacks, but seeks to clarify his position, showing an attempt at civility despite an underlying antagonism. This interaction shows the preliminary friction between Greg and Sam. Greg feels attacked and responds defensively, a tone that sets up the adversarial structure of the debate. His positioning implies discomfort, perhaps foreshadowing the challenges he'll face later. Greg disputes Sam's assertions that he, Greg, dictates religious principles, countering that he merely repeats biblical teachings. Sam, however, argues that in selecting certain principles, Greg implicitly sets standards, creating his authority. Here, the issue revolves around who holds interpretive authority. Sam's argument is that by selectively emphasizing specific principles, Greg exercises personal authority over interpretation. This highlights a fundamental debate about biblical exegesis versus doctrinal imposition, with Sam questioning Greg's self-perception as a mere conveyor of scripture. The conversation shifts to early Christian writings, with Sam asserting that Justin Martyr identifies Jesus as the Yahweh of hosts, a title implying divinity. Greg contests this, suggesting a more nuanced interpretation that separates the Yahweh title from strict Trinitarianism. This section includes intense scrutiny of specific Greek terms, with Greg allegedly misusing heteros and deuteros, terms that mean another and second. Sam and William accuse Greg of misunderstanding the Greek, leading to significant friction. This is the heart of the theological debate, hinged on whether Justin Martyr's descriptions align with Trinitarian doctrine or a form of subordinationism. Sam interprets Justin's writings as affirming Christ's uncreated divine status, while Greg's stance implies a potential ontological distinction. The language dispute over heteros versus deuteros intensifies the debate, with Sam asserting superior knowledge of Greek. Sam becomes frustrated as Greg continues to respond defensively, with Sam and William accusing Greg of filibustering, i.e., stalling by talking at length to avoid engagement. The frustration is palpable as they repeatedly demand Greg give them uninterrupted speaking time. This moment shows how theological debates can easily devolve into clashes of personality and argumentation style. Sam and William's frustration reflects a perceived evasion by Greg, while Greg's approach could be interpreted as either defensive or strategically obstructive. Sam introduces a controversial question about whether Jesus is the Archangel Michael incarnate, drawing on the idea that angel can be a functional term for divine beings. Greg sidesteps this by referencing John 1 verse 29, redirecting to Jesus' pre-existence as divine but avoiding a direct answer regarding angelic function. Sam's frustration builds as he perceives Greg's answer as evasive. The focus here is on whether Christ, as depicted in various biblical accounts, could assume the role of an angelic messenger while retaining divinity. Sam's insistence and Greg's evasion create another layer of tension, as Sam accuses Greg of dodging the question to avoid undermining his position. Greg ultimately exits the debate, unable to bridge the communication gap with Sam and William. Sam and William react by labeling Greg as scared, accusing him of avoiding substantive discussion on key points. After Greg's departure, Sam and William continue, dissecting his alleged errors and calling for the debate clip to be shared to expose perceived doctrinal inconsistencies. Greg's departure signifies a breakdown in constructive dialogue. Sam and William's response, labeling him as a coward and claiming victory, reflects the intense personal investment both parties bring to the theological debate. This exit leaves the debate unresolved but provides Sam and William with an opportunity to solidify their interpretation without challenge. This debate illustrates the difficulty of addressing complex theological issues, particularly under adversarial conditions. Theological debates can often pivot from doctrine to personality conflicts, with both sides interpreting disagreement as evasion or ignorance. For Sam and William, Greg's reluctance to concede points on Greek terminology and Justin Martyr's theology reflects his weak position. Meanwhile, Greg's responses suggest a more cautious or defensive stance, possibly to avoid conceding ground in a heated setting. The outcome reflects broader challenges in interdoctrinal discussions, where different interpretive frameworks lead not only to disagreement but also to questions of authority, integrity, and consistency. That's it for today's debate. What do you think? Did Sam Shamoun prove his points, or did the heretic hold his ground? Drop your thoughts in the comments below and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more Manifest Live content. Thanks for watching.